God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Good evening, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter tonight. God bless you. I'm Tony from Fabulosity. Today is Friday, the 19th of November, 2021, and this is the Fabulosity Friday night flash sale. Come on in. God bless you. God bless each and every one of you. Yes. So come on in and hit that share button. We have sterling silver tonight. We have stainless steel, 18 karat gold filled and 18 karat white gold filled jewelry. We got Italian leather bags. Come on, family. And we got Christmas on the way. So come on in. Let me adjust my camera here so that I can see. I have two cameras going at the same time. So excuse me if I'm not looking automatically in the one you're on your particular platform. But come on in. Yes. So we have lots of goodies in the house tonight. We have pashminas. We have some beautiful scarves. We have a little bit of everything. So come on in. We've got the mugs in the house. Hang on, let me grab some of the mugs. We have the Fabulosity t-shirts. We have the Fabulosity mugs. We have all kinds of goodies. So come on in. Yes. Hey, Sister Anita. How you doing, love? Yes. You know, Christmas is right around the corner, for real. For real. Amazing. It seems like just yesterday, it was summer. And we were using the air conditioner and I was complaining about the heat. And here we are in November. That's mind-blowing to me. It's amazing how quickly the time just flies. So if it flew that quickly between the summer and November, Thanksgiving is next week, y'all. You know, so if you haven't gotten your turkey and you plan on getting one, you better get it this weekend. I'm going to have to start throwing mine out on Sunday because I'm not playing. I'm going to have that thing thawed out, seasoned, ready to go in my oven on Thursday morning. I'm not playing. Okay? So I have all kinds of little gift items here. If you haven't been to the mall, if you don't want to go at the mall, if the mall near you doesn't have a doggone thing, this is where you want to be. Hey, Sister Van. Hey, Sister Shonda. Yes, this coming Thursday. That's just amazing to me. That's mind-blowing because today is the 19th. What is it, like the 25th or something? The 25th. Let me see. So the 19th is Friday. Sunday is the 21st. Tuesday is the 23rd. Thursday is the 25th. So yeah, Sister Shonda. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Sister Van. Yeah, this coming Thursday is Thanksgiving. So whatever you plan on doing, whatever you plan on having, you want to make sure that you get it this week. So I know that I have all kinds of goodies I have to get. I've already got most of my stuff for dinner. Hello, Sister Shonda. God bless you, lovey. Yes. So, you know, I've gotten most of my stuff. I just have a few things to pick up, and I'll be ready to go ahead and make dinner on Thursday. So, I know some people like to cook. Let me know what you guys normally do. Do you cook your dinner on Wednesday night and have everything done? or do you just get up early and get it started on Thanksgiving? So, because, we do different things. We do different things. We have different programs that we follow and different traditions that we follow. Sometimes we cook once everybody gets there. I don't think I could do that because I don't know anybody who wants to wait long enough for a turkey to cook from start to finish while they're sitting at my house looking at me. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. My folk generally want to eat when they come to the door. So when you tell them 4 o'clock dinner's going to be ready at 4, they come to the door around 4 and they're ready. Okay? So I can't imagine. I don't know anybody who's going to sit there and watch me start cooking at 4 because they're going to be asleep by 8 anyway. Especially if that tryptophan coma that everybody gets in. Okay? So, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. I do enjoy it, and I love the leftovers. You love me some leftover turkey. All right. So whatever you guys are doing, I hope that you have a blessed and happy and enjoyable and healthy Thanksgiving, and that everybody in the family as well. You'll be enjoying okay, you don't need turkey because it's just you. Okay. All right. And they do now have their platters for Thanksgiving. They do. They have their both of those. I think Popeyes is frying the turkeys, and then you have the roasted turkey from Boston Market. So, thank you, baby. So it's a wonderful thing. So let's go ahead. We're going to let me see, how many do we have on here? We have 5. We can start with 5. So let's go ahead and get it started. Now, yesterday it was 80 degrees. This morning it was like 30, 40 degrees. And I felt the difference. Honey, I ain't been out the house all day. I'm not going out there. I may not go out there till spring because I'm a warm weather girl. My body is still set to Florida temperature, and I'm not trying to go out. I went out, let me see. I've been out of the house maybe 2 or 3 times since I've been home. And I'm not rushing to do that. Nothing is all that earth shaking that I need to go running out there in that cold, because it was cold. I got the heat up to 73. I'm not trying to leave this house. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Can't hang. So, so I know with the weather changing, I went and I switched my closets over this morning. I pulled out those sleeveless summer stuff and put them away. Got some sweaters and some turtlenecks and some sweatshirts. Do you hear me? So I'm not playing with all of that cold weather. I went ahead. You see me, I got a nice long sleeve shirt on today. Sister Tony ain't playing. So I'm switching my things over, and I know that we're changing up our outerwear. We might have been wearing a lightweight jacket and something before. Honey, we got the hat and the scarf. We're not playing. So I have some of the cashmere field scarves. I love this one. This is the purple with the pink, and it's a plaid. These make wonderful gifts, but listen, if you're cold and you want something around your neck, it'll work for you too. Amen. But they're wonderful. They're soft, like they feel like cashmere, and they're only $10. They make a wonderful gift. So if you're looking to get something for the loved ones on your list, this is a nice option. They are nice and long. I'm thinking, let me see, it would be about it's got to be about 5 feet long. Yeah, so you're looking at a 5-foot length. And then with regards to the width of it, it's about an 11-inch width. So, well, if you want to say from top to bottom, it's 11 inches, but it's 5 feet in length, and they are $10. They are nice and soft like cashmere, and they are pretty. Honey, the color says it all. I love it. I love it because I love my pinks. I love my purples. All right, so if anybody wants the pink and purple neck scarf, type in your comments, sold pink and purple plaid scarf, or just pink and purple plaid, and it's $10. All right, now if you're new to Fabulosity, if you're watching it on the replay, what you want to make sure you do is you want to inbox me by messenger. Give me a cell phone number where I can send the bill, and an address, a delivery address of where I'm going to send it. So that means if you're new to Fabulosity over Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, okay, because we are streaming over all 3 platforms tonight, and some of the folks haven't experienced me. So this will give you an opportunity to go ahead and get your shopping on. So that's the first one. The first one was the pink and the purple, or the purple and the pink. And it's beautiful. And it does have it has a blue stripe in there as well. These are lovely. Okay? They make wonderful gifts. And then I have another one in pink. This is the bright pink. The dimensions are the same. So this is the bright pink plaid. And the pattern is similar to the kind of pattern that you see in the, the Burberry. It's similar to the Burberry pattern, except it's a pink background with the black and the white. And these are $10 as well. 5 feet in length and about 11 inches from top to bottom. So the nice thing is, if you're wearing a black coat, okay, if you're wearing a black coat, if you're wearing the white, you can work that with this, because that can be that pop of color. As you know how much we enjoy and we love a pop of color. So this one is 10. So if you want the bright pink plaid, type in your comments, sold bright pink plaid, and it's $10. And I'll know what you mean. That is nice. Now this third one can be unisex, because you know our men like things too. They like nice things too. So this one is that gray and black. It has a little stripe of the burgundy going through there. So if you're wearing a black coat, or if you have, you know, because that black goes nicely with the gray of the scarf. But that is nice. They are warm, they are soft, they are luxurious, and they are only $10 each. $10 is a steal, because of the fact that you're getting a whole gift for $10. If you have somebody who's been a blessing, someone who's, you know, cut the lawn for you during the year, or somebody who has watched the kids, or, you know, fixed the car, done something for you, and has been a blessing. Because, you know, we all, especially we women, we know somebody who has been helping to keep things moving. All right. So it might be somebody who knows how to fix things that you can't fix. Okay. So something like this is a nice, inexpensive way to say, well, God bless you. Thank you for all you do. Merry Christmas. Amen. And for $10, you have a nice gift that they're going to use, that they're going to wear, and they're going to enjoy. And it's only setting you back $10. Okay. So when you have somebody like that, what they do is actually priceless, because if there's a leak in the basement, they can come and fix it. If there's something going on with something, the door needs to be, the screen door needs to be fixed, they're able to fix it. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So this one is the gray plaid scarf, neck scarf. It's one of those cashmere feels as well. And it is $10. If you want the gray plaid scarf, type in your comments, sold gray plaid scarf. Or, all right. So I just see Sister Vanessa. She's getting one of the purple plaids. Okay, sis, I got you. All right. Got you, sis. Now I might need to stand up for this next crew, but these are wonderful. I love these, and I wear this kind of scarf all the time. You know, every year I do. Hey, Sister Val, God bless you, darling. Yeah, I wear these cashmere field scarves myself, but every year they come out with different colors. So last year I had just the herringbone, and then I had the Burberry plaid in just the natural color. Those are the ones I had. Now this year they have the pink, and they got the gray, and they got this. They have a whole lot more going on. Okay, so it's a wonderful thing, because as we update our palettes, our color palettes, the accessories companies are doing the same with theirs, and it's necessary. It's necessary. Okay, so I'm going to move right on. All right, so this next batch, these are blanket scarves. They are much larger, and they're $15 each. This one, the red plaid. So this one has the red, it has the olive green, it has a blue stripe going through it. Get my little, I just want to measure I always like to let you know what you're getting with regards to size and dimensions and all of that, because I think that's important. Because, you know, I have, okay, excuse me. I've ordered some things when I was going on my trip. I ordered these cute little house slippers I saw online. And they were real cute. But when I got them, they were supposed to be my size. They must have been Asian size. Honey, I couldn't get my feet in them, Jen. I couldn't get my feet in those things. I ended up, and I didn't try, I should have tried them on before I went. So I just stuffed them in the bag and went on about my way. When I got there and got ready to put them on, they weren't fitting me. So I ended up leaving them there and asked my friend with whom I stayed to give them to the church. Let them give them away at one of their clothing giveaways. Someone's going to get a brand new pair of house shoes, because I know I couldn't wear them. Not a thing I could do. Now, these blanket scarves are more like shawls, and sometimes we wear them over our coat. Sometimes we wear them over our outfit, or sometimes if the heat's a little bit, a little lower than we're used to, we might throw this around us like a blanket. Okay, so if you have a loved one who often gets cold, these are nice. They can be used in and out of the house. So that's one of the nice things. Let me stand up and show you how long it is. So it has a nice length on it. I can wear it like this. I can wear it as a shawl, but these are nice. And these are $15, the blanket scarves. So this one has red and white, and it has olive green. It has a teal blue, very colorful. So it can go with a lot of your items, a lot of your various outfits and your color schemes. There we go. I'm still a little bit low for Facebook with this camera, but there we go. That's better. Okay, so you can wear it a few different ways, but it's buttery soft and it's comfortable. It feels just like cashmere, and I love that. I love it. And so I have the little tag the front way, but imagine it without the tag showing. They said, see, the joy of the Lord is your strength. But yeah, so these are beautiful. So if anybody wants the red blanket scarf, type in your comments, sold red blanket scarf. Your price on the blanket scarf, $15. That is pretty. And if I'm not mistaken, let me just grab it. Okay, I kind of figured I had. You guys are going to be glad I came over here. Is this the same? Okay. Yep. I kept thinking I had another color. I thought I had another color, and I was right. Because Sister Tony brings so much in here, sometimes I don't always remember all the colors, but it's right on time. Ready? This is the purple blanket scarf. That is such a bad piece. That is such a bad piece. So you can see the colors in that. That is so pretty. I love that. Love it. So this is the purple blanket scarf. And these are $15. But I love that because I'm a purple girl. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. It's nice, once again, if you're wearing them inside. They're nice and warm and comfortable. If you're wearing them outside, they're nice and warm and comfortable. There we go. There we go. See, I need a camera person, but that's coming. I'm speaking that by faith. I'm speaking that by faith. But yeah, so most definitely. But I love that. I love that. So I'm going to pull one of the purple ones for myself tonight. Anybody else want one? Type in the comments. Soul purple blanket scarf. Sold purple blanket scarf. Price is $15, and honey, these things are bad. I love these colors. The way that everything just, oh, it's got some pink in there too. I love it. I love it. And so that'll flow with my black coat. Yes, it will. And that's an excellent gift. So if you have your girls who love fashion, who are into their colors, and this is a beautiful way to accessorize and your existing coat. You know what? I learned years ago, because back in the day, a lot of people used to go, a lot of girls used to go, and even though the men would not update their suits every year, because the fashion industry changes our stuff up so drastically that a lot of times we have to go and buy more pieces, because they may play with the width of their ties, the men's ties, or the width of the lapels. They're still wearing slacks and suit and jackets and shirts. They're still wearing the same thing. The cut of our things change from year to year. We go from skinny jeans to the baggy jeans, to the high waist, to the low waist, to the high rise, to the low rise, to the to the skinny cut, and to the pencil skirt and the A-line. They change our things up so drastically every year that we as women are more likely to update our wardrobe than the men are. They might change a little bit of color and change a couple ties up, maybe change a few accessories, but they don't have to update everything like we often do. Okay? And it's, I don't know. I think it may have even been after that last recession that we had this century. After that last recession, a lot of us stopped doing that. And what we learned to do was to update our accessories, because every year there's a whole new stable of colors that the accessories are going to come in, and that the clothing that they make worldwide is going to adhere to. Okay? So rather than trying to update you might have to pull in a few specific pieces, depending on, like, if you want to do the skinny jeans or the whatever you decide, you might want to go update your jeans, but you don't have to update everything. But what you can do is update your accessories, your scarves, your bags, your hats, your shoes. You got me? Those things are what that we can update without breaking the bank. You got me? So we maybe add a new pop of color if there's a specific color. You remember that earlier this year, when the colors came out, that bright purple became one of the colors for this year. And I was seeing purple handbags. Oh, I know, sweetie. Oh, wow. I know. Well, you enjoy that play. I understand, sis. I've missed you. But yeah, so you can update your accessories and still stay pretty much on trend. So purple is a hot color. There you go. You got a couple shades of it on this scarf. Work it with whatever you do. You know how to do, because you guys, I've seen the photos. I know you can dress. I know you know what you're doing. You know your way around a boutique and a closet. You know what you're doing. Okay, so you know how to work this stuff out. All right, so this is a nice affordable way of putting that purple in your wardrobe. Okay, even if it's just over your coat, you got that and it's working out. Okay, so if anybody wants the purple blanket scarf, type in your comments, sold purple blanket scarf, and it's $15. That is so pretty. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep this one though, because yeah, this one will go with my black coat. And I forgot I had them because I've been showing everything else. All right. Now this one is so pretty. I just love this color. This teal is one of the colors that I have fallen in love with this season. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. This is a bad piece. I love it. That teal blue as the prominent color on this. You've got the burgundy stripes. You've got the yellow stripe. That is such a pretty piece. That is such a pretty piece. This is also one of the blankets. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Oh, I love it. Love it. It's so nice and warm and soft. Let me adjust that just a smidge because I like to have a little bit more of it over my shoulder. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It feels so good, y'all. Feels so good. So if you want the teal blanket scarf, type in your comments, sold teal blanket scarf. Sold teal blanket scarf. Your price is $15. $15 for a beautiful gift that they'll be happy with. Amen. It's a wonderful thing. Getting a deal is a wonderful thing. These are beautiful. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. So if you're looking at the replay, make sure that you inbox me. Make sure that you inbox me on Messenger with your cell phone number where I'll be sending your invoice and the delivery address so that I can calculate your shipping. Okay? Invoices are due upon receipt. And we're going to move right on. That is so pretty. I love these. So next we're going to look at some pashminas. And these are things that are always here. They're always here, but I don't always get a chance to pull them out. Like last time I was on there for over 2 hours and I didn't show a single pashmina. I didn't show a single, you know what I mean? A single scarf because they're on the other side of the room. Out of sight, out of mind. You got me? I love this one. with the red and the black. And I love this pattern because it's different. It's a non-traditional pattern in a pashmina. I love that. And the pashminas are only $10. Now, it's funny, and they feel so good. They are so small. They're so soft. You can see the sheen on them. They are made out of pashmina wool, which comes from a little goat. It's a little woolly goat, and they shear the goat, and then they spin it into a thread, a fine thread, and then they weave it along with silk. So actually what they do is when they spin it, they're spinning silk and this pashmina wool together. You got me? So the result is a beautiful, fine, beautiful, fine cloth. And the way that they do it is just amazing. When they weave them, they're reversible, almost like a photograph. So on this side, you see the red background with the black flowers. On the back side, you see the black background with the red flowers. I love these. I love the fact that they are reversible. And I've been selling pashminas for years. But this is the most exquisite collection of pashminas I've ever seen, let alone sold. So this can be worn year round. It can be, so it feels light enough that I can wear it, and have worn something like this to a formal. I've worn it over a formal during the summer. Now it's indoors. Okay, so I'm sure the air conditioning was on. But that is just, that's an exquisite piece. And I wore one to an outdoor wedding this September, which was beautiful. It was a little nippy, but it was beautiful. And I was comfortable. I was comfortable because I had a wrap on. Okay, so the pashminas are only $10. So for $10, you're getting an exquisite piece that's reversible and that is made of wool and silk. Now you would expect to pay a lot more than that. Now I'm not even sure what they're charging for them in the stores, but my price I sell them for is $10 because it does not make sense to me to price them up so high that nobody can afford them. Okay, so this one is the red. So if you want the red pashmina, type in the comments sold red pash. Your price is $10. So the next one I have is the olive green. Very pretty. That is so nice. So, and it has the gray contrast. So that's pretty. So if you want the green, that's the olive green. Type in your comments, sold olive green pash, P-A-S-H. Your price is $10. Let me show you the back side. The back side has the gray background with the green flowers, with the green pattern. So pretty. So if you want the green, that's the olive green. Type in your comments, sold olive green pashmina. That is beautiful. Now, it does also come in an emerald green, like a real pretty emerald green. I don't have any of those in stock, but if you want that one, you can let me know. I can try to bring that one in as well. Okay? But because I have to bring them in bulk, there has to really be more than just one person asking for it. Okay? So let me know your interest. But that is a pretty one as well. This one is pink and gray. So it is pale pink and light gray, which is so pretty though, because I just love that combination. Pink and gray for me is just so stunning. And then when you look at the back, the reverse side, it has the gray background with the flowers in that pale pink. Very pretty. Gorgeous. All right, so if you want the pink pashmina, type in your comments, sold pink pash. $10 is your pricing. This one is one of the newer colors. This is the slate gray, which is sharp. Now it's like a charcoal gray. So it's a charcoal gray with the black. That's a bad piece. If you're wearing red, you can do this. Because red and charcoal looks beautiful together. Your black, it'll work. And on the back, it is black background with the charcoal flowers. That is a bad piece. Amen. That's a bad piece. And that is sharp. They're only $10 each. Type in your comments, sold charcoal pash. That's a bad little thing. Yes, it is. And for the purple girls, I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. Purple. This is that deep, dark purple pashmina. The flowers are in black. Honey, that's a bad piece. You know that's my color, right? On the back, you've got that black background with the purple flowers. Purple is my friend. Purple is my friend. Let me pull it on this other side here. Yeah, that's a bad piece. That is a bad piece. It is, it is, it is. So you know some purple girls, honey. That's what I'm talking about. That rich, deep, full on, in your face purple. Oh my God. That's a bad piece. That is my color. That is Sister Tony's shade. There you go. Right there, right there, right there. Yes, yes. So, of course, this one is $10 as well. This is, I'm telling you, purple, this one makes me smile. This pashmina makes me smile Grin from ear to ear. That's a bad piece. I'm going to leave that on for the rest of the night. That's bad. Okay. But yeah, so I do have more. Isn't that stunning? That girl, that's in your color wheel too. It is in your color wheel. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. That's a bad piece. And they're only $10. So if you want the purple patch, type in your comments, sold purple patch. $10 is your price on that bad boy. And this one, see, I'm gonna let this one go if I have to, because I've already got it in my closet. It's already in need. All right, because this is the shade. This is the shade, and I have a few of them that I'm saying this is the shade. Okay, but this purple is I love this one. Yeah, this makes me very happy. This makes me smile, y'all. Okay, but if you want, yeah. Oh, you gave it away. Oh, girl, you're not supposed to get away unless you get two. Keep one for yourself. That's a bad piece. Let me know if you want another one. That's short. Now another one that is very pretty. I like this next shade, that royal blue. The royal blue. Got a piece of string on it. There we go. So this is that royal blue with the black contrast. So the flowers are in black on the front side and on the back side. Black background with the royal blue flowers. This is a bad piece too. Beautiful. And you can see the difference between the purple and the royal. That's another one that I like too, but I'm partial to the purple. That is so pretty. So if anybody wants the royal blue patch, it's $10. Type in your comments, sold royal blue pashmina. That's a bad piece. That's bad, and your pricing is only $10. See, these are gifts that you can get. Shoot, you got 10 people to buy for, 10 girls to buy for. Honey, you can get each of them one of these, because I guarantee you there are a lot more in the store. So you're paying $10. But when they see stuff like that, they're not seeing this nice in the store. They're not. They're not seeing this nice in the store. So when they open that box and they see this pashmina sitting in there, they'll be okay. All the heavy breathing and all of that, and they'll be so thrilled because that color is amazing. The color is amazing. They can accessorize their things, and they're going to look spectacular. Did I say spectacular? Because I meant to say spectacular. They will look gorgeous. All right. So that's $10 for the royal blue pashmina, and all of the pashminas are $10 each, and that's a deal. All right. So this one is pretty too, because there are another one of my colors that I love. I love me some chocolate brown. I can't have the chocolate because of the allergies, but I love the color. That chocolate brown with the black is so sharp. That is so pretty. That's another one I can wear, but that's sharp. That chocolate brown is exquisite. So the chocolate brown pashmina, of course, with the black contrast. And then on the back side, you got the black background with the chocolate brown flowers. So this goes with your browns. It goes with your tans. That is such a bad piece. All right. So if you want the chocolate brown pashmina, type in your comments, sold chocolate patch. $10 is your price, and that is a deal and a steal. That's a bad piece. That is so pretty. Now this next one, this one is the last one. I believe it is the last one. So pretty. Wedgwood blue with champagne. This is another one that I have. That is so stunning. That is such a gorgeous combination. It's a classic combination. Let's say you're wearing not a little black dress, but a little champagne dress. There you go. You wear it on I'll wear it on the Wedgwood side. On the back side, it's got the gold background, the champagne background with the Wedgwood flowers. That is so stunning. That is such a beautiful piece. So pretty. So pretty. And it's only $10. So if you want the Wedgwood blue pashmina, type in your comments sold Wedgwood blue patch. Now the reason I call it Wedgwood blue is if you've ever seen Wedgwood china, Wedgwood knickknacks, they have little boxes and they'll have little bowls, and this is the color of the Wedgwood. And I remember my aunt used to have a huge collection. She had a case that was nothing but Wedgwood. And then she had a big case that was nothing more than her Waterford. So she was a serious collector. She had the chandeliers, she had the big punch bowls in the Waterford, she had the honey jars in the honey. She had pieces that, I never even saw in the Shannon catalogs. Okay. She was a serious collector. As long as I knew her, she always had Waterford and Wedgwood. Those were her two things. All right, but that Wedgwood blue is such a beautiful classic color, and it's unexpected. So, we had the last time we had an anniversary banquet for my church, I had a champagne gold gown, formal gown, floor length, and I wore that. And it came with a little wrap, but I said, you know what? I'm wearing my pashmina. And I wore the pashmina over, and it was stunning. Stunning. It was more beautiful with the pashmina than it was with the little jacket, or with the little wrap that came with it, because it was all one color. I don't need to be monochromatic. Honey, listen, we don't need to fit in, because we know how to accessorize our stuff so we stand out. You understand me? Somebody once told me, and this was a friend of mine who was taking no. I was listening to somebody. I don't even remember who it was, and I don't remember all the gist of everything else that they were saying. But there was one thing that they said that made my baby leap, that opened my eyes. All of a sudden, the heavens open and you hear, ah! Okay, it was one of those things. And what they said is that it said to be different, not better. And that was something that just blew my mind. We're supposed to be different. When we step out our style, we're supposed to be different. Because that's different is really who we are. We don't have to be better. We don't have to fit in. We're not a part of the herd. Let the herd go whichever way they're going. Okay? We are different. We are trailblazers. We are doing our thing, our way. Amen. We're not following no herd. So, you can't, it's wonderful. You're supposed to stand out. Excellence generally does. All right? So don't be afraid not to blend in. That's not your purpose. Amen. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. You'll get it when I get down. All right. But all the pashminas are $10 each. To recap, the regular small neck scarves are 10. The blanket scarves are 15. So if you have seen something so far on this live that that you're interested in, those are the 3 things that we've shown so far. Okay, so we are at 10 o'clock. Because I'm starting to upload videos, I'm also doing YouTube as well. So I'm going to start cutting my videos to about an hour. Okay, because sometimes I'm on here 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It's crazy. So I'm trying to make sure that it's not too long, that it doesn't take your whole night. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it for tonight. If there's something else in particular that you wanted to see, I can go ahead and show it. If you want to inbox me, I can pull pieces for you. I know one of the girls was asking for a bag this week, and I'll have to contact her tomorrow about that. So you can, if you'd like, you can inbox me about the Sunday night show and what you'd like to see. And I'll try to go ahead and incorporate some of those goodies in there. Remember, we do still have the Fabulosity mugs. If the shoe fits, get a bag to match. It's a 15-ounce mug. So that's for a good sized cup of coffee. All right. And then they have the Fabulosity website on them. The mugs make a beautiful gift. They are $15 each. I do also have the Fabulosity t-shirts in the black, and they are $15 for size small, medium, large, and extra large. $18 for 2X and 3X. And they're made with Gildan t-shirts, which are nice and full. So if you normally wear, I don't know, if you normally wear a larger shirt, I don't know, because even when I was wearing a 2X t-shirt, a 2X blouse, I was able to wear an extra large Gildan t-shirt. Okay, so they are made bigger, just so that you know. So that if you decide that you want to do one of those for Christmas, and you're buying for somebody larger, yeah, we can definitely accommodate them. All right, so let me know if you need the 2X or 3X. They're going to be $18, but the regular ones are $15. I'm going to put up one of my mannequins in the middle up here with one of the t-shirts on, just so that you guys can see them. So I'll be doing that for Sunday night. But I love you guys. I hope you've had fun tonight. You've gotten a little bit of an idea about how to get your Christmas shopping started. Okay? Because just like Thanksgiving has snuck up on us. Because I'm going to tell you right now, I was not thinking. If somebody told me this weekend, last weekend, that Thanksgiving was next week, I didn't even realize it. Normally, I know what's what. This time I've been ripping and I just got back in town on Monday and have been, doing a couple things, in the interim. So I didn't realize that Thanksgiving is this coming Thursday. How much faster do you think Christmas is going to be on us? You got me? How much faster do you think Christmas is going to sneak up on us? And that's just how it goes, because that season goes faster than any other season I know. Before you know it, it's the 22nd. Before you know it, it's Christmas Eve. Before you know it, Christmas is in the rear view. You got me, and we're moving towards New Year's. This season that we're heading into as of Thursday is one of the fastest moving seasons that I know of. Okay, so if you're not ready, you're going to be pulling your hair out. Okay, because Burlington Coat Factory, these little department stores, they still don't have anything. Unless you're getting somebody electronics or a toaster, they ain't got nothing. They don't have anything sharp. They don't have any nice colors. They don't have the styles. They just don't have them. Okay. Now I do have a nice stock of Italian leather bags, not only on the table behind me, hanging from the rack, in the containers underneath my table. There is a wealth. There's a lot of Italian leather bags. Okay. There are rings, there are pendants, there are earrings, there are sterling silver earrings. There's a little bit of everything. So my recommendation to you is don't miss these lives. And that's why I now have put them everywhere. So they are now on Facebook, we are on Twitter, and we're on Instagram simultaneously. So you guys will see, you'll have an idea of what to get. Okay, the best bet is to make sure that you get it and get it early. All right, come on and get your stuff. All right, so I love you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Yes, ma'am, I do. You want the big ones or you want the neck scarf, Sister Gwen? Yes, Sister Gwen, I have this is the small one, the regular neck scarf. These are 10, and then I have the purple plaid blanket scarves, the ones that you wear like a shawl, and those are 15. So, yes, ma'am. Okay, so you want the blanket? All right. Okay, not a problem. I got you. They're short. Yeah, that's a bad piece. So I got you. So I'll have it on Sunday. That is so pretty. Yes, yes. That's a bad piece. You know, yeah, those are nice. So yeah, I'm loving the blanket scarves. I'm loving the cashmeres, and I'm loving the pashminas. So because of the fact that the weather changed this week and it's cold out there, We did the raps tonight. All right. So I love you guys. God bless you. You're welcome, sis. Not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. And yeah, my next show is Sunday night at 9 p.m. East Coast time on Facebook Live, Twitter, and Instagram. There will be I'll post the replay to YouTube, to my YouTube channel as well, and you can shop on that on the replay as well. If you see something that you want, just inbox me. Okay? The name Tony Saya, Toni, the capital S as in Sam, AIA. Just inbox me and let me know what you want. Just put sold, whatever item you want. Make sure that you provide a cell phone number for your invoicing, because I only invoice by text message. I don't try to catch up with you for whatever time you're online on on Messenger. I need a phone number, an actual cell phone number. And then make sure that you provide me at the same time with the delivery address so I can calculate whatever shipping. All right? And then I'll go ahead and get that information out to you. It's under my name, Tony Saya. So I just started because I wasn't using my channel. I've had it for the longest time, but what I did this week, I started using it because the last show I did, I went ahead and I uploaded it. So I'll be uploading this one probably sometime tomorrow. But it's going to be available on the replays for on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, probably for the next 15 to 20 days. Okay. And then it's going to be on YouTube as well. All right. Because honey, Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. So if you're watching on a replay, do me a favor and make sure that you make a note of the date of the show. And that information is found in my header. Okay? So you'll say, yeah, okay, from the show on November 19th, I want the purple pashmina, or I want the purple blanket scarf, or I want the purple neck scarf. You got me? And then we'll take it from there. All right. I love you. God bless you. Now, yeah, so tonight's show will be on YouTube tomorrow. Okay, it'll be on there tomorrow because I'll have to download it and upload it to to YouTube. And I think it's a little bit late for me to go on there and start messing with that tonight. But I'll do that sometime tomorrow morning. All right? I love you. Thank you guys so much for joining me. God bless each and every one of you. Once again, I'll be back online with you this coming Sunday night at 9 p.m. East Coast time, right here on Facebook Live, on Instagram, and on Twitter. Amen. So, love you. God bless. Remember, if the shoe fit, get a bag to match. Amen. I'll see y'all on the flip side. God bless.